And we're live here on the Stat Boys Sports Bar. Sorry for the lack of intro, the lack of, I guess, any real effort. I apologize. It's been a rather cruddy morning, I'll be honest with you, but I'm not going to get into the personal shit right now. I've got about 56 minutes before I go live with NoDQ.com and the NoDQ review, so let's not waste any time. Let's get right into everything going on in the world of sports. Let's see here. Now, this is all Mikey's notes. He unfortunately got called into his real job today, so that's why I'm running the bar today. So let me just go real quick here. In the world of tennis, Serena Williams has withdrawn from the second round of the 2020 French Open. She is currently ranked 9th in the world with 7 Australian Open titles, 3 French Open titles, 7 Wimbledons, and 6 U.S. Open titles. Injuries have bothered Serena over the years, but that's normal in the tennis world. She is 39 years old and has had a great career thus far, so withdrawing from a competition may seem, what's wrong with Serena? But it could be a number of things. You know, age is a bitch, and I'll be honest with you, it really is. So, especially in the sports world and in competitive sports, you know, when you get, you know, past the quote unquote prime age, you know, things start catching up with you in a hurry, and little things start mattering a lot, right? So it could be a number of things, but I for one feel that it's not the end of the world as we know it, right? So I feel she'll be okay. So, it could just be she needs a break. Could just be she, you know, had a little minor injury. Who knows? So, don't read too much into it, is what I'm trying to say. Baseball. Major League Baseball. The wild card round went rather quickly, I'll be honest with you. Tampa Bay swept Toronto. The Yankees swept Cleveland. Houston swept Minnesota. The Athletics defeated the White Sox 2-1. The Dodgers swept Milwaukee. Miami swept the Cubs, which sucks for Stagger Lee. I feel bad for my boy Lee out there in Arizona watching that stuff. JJ, I will get to your comment in just a second because I will have to cry for that one. The Braves swept the Reds, which sucks because we were hoping Cincinnati would do better than they did. But as a Cincinnati-based paternity side of my family, but paternal side I should say. And the Padres defeated the Cardinals 2-1. Always good when the Cardinals get eliminated. I love that. And the Padres, hey, the Padres do something. I'll be happy for my buddy Rick Ellis and a lot of people in San Diego, so that's awesome for them. The divisional series, Game 4 of the Rays and the Yankees is at 4 o'clock today, which is when we start the NoDQ review, so I'll be on the air for that. Currently, it's Tampa Bay 2, New York 1 in that series. Oakland, Houston. Houston's up 2-1. Come on, Athletics. Damn Oakland, you useless assholes. The Dodgers are up 2-0. They play tonight at 6. Atlanta's up 2-0 over Miami. They played at 11. I think the Braves... No, I'm sorry. The Braves were up 2-0 and they won this morning. So they are officially in the championship series. They will face either the Dodgers or the Padres. So Atlanta's in. Good for them. Basketball. The finals. Right now it is... Lakers are up 3-1 over the Heat, and they're wearing the Black Mamba jerseys tonight. They're playing tomorrow night. They're at 6 o'clock is Game 5, so we'll see what happens there. All right, football. I'm not going to go into a whole big thing with football as far as Mikey does the details. That's his department. All the stats and everything. That's why it's Stat Boy Sports Bar, but I'm filling in at the bar today, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But before we get to football, though, I will get to the comment because it's very, very depressing to see. Justin Williams retired today. He played for the Kings during our Stanley Cup runs. He was in Carolina, and I think he played elsewhere. I don't remember exactly where else he played. That's unfortunate. But you know what? Stick has been playing for a long time, and he's earned his retirement. So I wish him well. I wish him and Aaron Andrews happiness down the line. Aaron, of course, got removed from her job on Dancing with the Stars, but she's still a great sideline reporter when they are going to bring that back. I'll be straightforward. I have not watched a lot of football this season, so I don't know if she's been on the sidelines for Fox, but they'll be okay, and they'll make beautiful children when the time comes. So, Godspeed, hell of a run, Stick. We love you, man. We definitely love you here in Los Angeles. A king's a king forever, Justin. And don't be a stranger at Staples Center when we open up again. We love you, man. All right, football news. The Steelers and Titans game that was called off due to the COVID scare in Tennessee got moved to Game 7. The new COVID protocols require all teams to maintain copies of video surveillance of their facilities and practice areas to ensure that all players and staff wear face masks at all times, with the exception of possible interference with athletic activity. Also, each team is to identify 3 high-ranking staff members to be mask compliance officers who are responsible to ensure that mask use is done properly. The NFL is also investigating reports that the Tennessee Titans worked out and practiced outside of their team facility, which I did see news of, while it was closed due to the outbreak within the team. Cam Newton did in fact test positive for the COVID-19 virus, but the New England Patriots are reporting no new positive cases as of October 8th, which was today. Stick tap for Mr. Game 7. I agree. If I had my Cartman figure down here, I would tap the thing. That's the only stick I've got handy. But yes, indeed. All right, so week 4. Very simple. Excuse me. Denver over the Broncos beat the Jets 37-28. Mikey got that one right. 1-0 pick there. Jacksonville lost Cincinnati 33-25. He picked that one wrong. Fucking Cleveland beat Dallas. Ugh, damn Dallas Cowboys. But Mikey picked that one right, so he's up 2-1 on the picks there. The Saints defeated the Lions 35-29. The Seahawks defeated the Dolphins 31-23. The Chargers lost to the Buccaneers 38-31. The Ravens beat the team formerly known as the Redskins 31-17. The Cardinals lost to the Panthers 31-21. The Vikings beat the Texans 31-23. The Giants lost to the Rams. Go Rams! 17-9. Lowest number of points for the week and lowest number of points total for the season for New York. So there you go. The Raiders lost to the Bills 30-23. The Eagles beat the Niners 25-20. The Chiefs beat the Patriots 26-10. Good job, Chiefs. The Falcons lost again to the Packers 30-16. And the overall for Mikey, he went 6-8-1 this week. So I must have missed a tie there somewhere. I had to have because I didn't report it in my... I don't know why that he said that, but okay. Anyway, so week 5 power rankings, which he sent me, and I will open up here in just a moment. Stand by. Okay. Hopefully, Mikey. I'm actually doing your show live right now. Then Aaron's. Okay, so Mikey sent me his power rankings. I think he sent them to me on my other side of my page, though, so just bear with me here. I know, we're live, pal. Let's see here. Mikey. Power rankings. I know I had them. There we go. All right. Power rankings for week 4 for the NFL. Number 32, the New York Giants, down a point. Number 31, the New York Jets, up a point. Number 30, Houston, down a point. Number 29, Atlanta, down 2 more points. 28, the Washington team, down 5 points. 27, Denver, down 3. 26, the Chargers, down 2. 25, Miami, down 6. Damn. 24, Jacksonville, down 4. 23, Detroit, down 2. 22, Minnesota, up 6. Good job, Vikings. 21, damn Dallas Cowboys, down 3. 20, the Eagles, up 6. As are Cincinnati at 19, up 6 points. However, down 6 points are the Patriots. 17, Arizona down 2 points. 16, Carolina up 6 points. Good for the Panthers. 15, the 49ers down 4 points. 14, the Raiders down 6 points. 13, New Orleans up 4 points. 12, the Bears down 5. 11, the Colts plus 2. Now we're up to the top 10. Number 10, the Rams, no change there. Number 9, the Buccaneers up 5 points. Number 8, Baltimore up a point. Number 7, Cleveland up 9, and they are the week 4 winner for the power rankings, so good for them. And then no change in the top 6. Pittsburgh remains at number 6. Tennessee remains at number 5. Kansas City at number 4 for 2 weeks, the second week in a row. Number 3, Buffalo for the second week in a row. Number 2, Seattle for the third week in a row. And number 1 for 4 straight weeks, the Green Bay Packers. So there you go. Again, it'd be a big elaborate thing and graphics and the whole shit. It's just been a day, so I apologize to Mikey for the lack of effort into his show. That's my responsibility as a producer and the owner of the Jeff Meacham Network, and I will endeavor to do better going forward. Got a lot of things planned for next week, and I will get into that during the No DQ review coming up at 7 Eastern. If you guys want to check it out over at Aaron Riff No DQ. A lot of announcements to make. And I made a kind of an announcement last night on the review of AEW and NXT, so you can watch that too if you at your leisure. But definitely check out the No DQ review today, and we'll get into all the wrestling topics, and then I'll make my announcements there. As far as week 5 predictions for Mikey for football, he's picking Tampa Bay over Chicago, Buffalo over Tennessee, Jacksonville over Houston, Cincinnati over Baltimore, Carolina over Atlanta, the Raiders over Kansas City, Arizona over the Jets, the Steelers over the Eagles. I like that. Washington over the Rams. Niners over the Dolphins. The Giants over Dallas. He wants Dallas to win on this one, but it is what it is. Denver over New England. I like that. Cleveland over Indianapolis. Seattle over Minnesota. And Kansas City over New Orleans. And again, game 1 of week 5 is tonight at, I believe, 5:20 local time here in California. So be looking for that on, I believe, the NFL Network or maybe ESPN. I'm not sure where they show the Thursday night games these days. So we'll have to just wait and see. I think that's it as far as my quick run through of week 4 of the NFL and everything going on in the last 7 days, or 9 days, I think, because Mikey should have been on Tuesday with us. Hi, Tim. You're a little late, my friend. I'm getting ready to sign off, actually. But I appreciate you coming in. Packers will still be 4-0 after week 5, without question. That's how the schedule panned out, right? So, Big G, hi Big G, I'm glad you're here, brother. You're catching the tail end of things. We just did a quick little Stat Boys Sports Bar sports run through. And I invite everybody to come on in to the No DQ review at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, over on the NoDQ.com YouTube channel, youtube.com/AaronRiffNoDQ. I may have that actually loaded into the graphics, which would be tremendous. I do. Look at that. There you go. There it is. No DQ. Aaron Riff No DQ on YouTube. That's where you can check out me today at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific for the No DQ review. Tomorrow is Friday, which makes it a Dads on Wrestling Friday. And on Dads this week, JJ and I are going to be talking about the top 10 underrated themes in wrestling history. We enjoyed doing this show. We really did. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I liked hearing the themes that JJ picked out. And again, we went into this totally cold. We had no idea that we were going to be... I had no idea what he had, because he sent me the themes list, but they were all labeled Theme 10, Theme 9, Theme 8. So I had no idea what was going to happen when I pressed that play button. I was pleasantly surprised the entire way, as was he with mine. I enjoyed this show thoroughly. Unfortunately, I do have to announce that we are not going to be having the watch through of Cactus Jack versus Big Van Vader from Halloween Havoc 1993 this week. It was supposed to happen today. Greg unfortunately has a lot of scheduling conflicts today that he is unable to make the taping. So in lieu of in place of that, sometime today, maybe tomorrow morning, I'm gonna see how my work day goes today, because it's been a hell of a day. Dylan and I recorded, he and I watching the very first ever televised wrestling I ever saw, the October 6th, 1990 episode of WWF Superstars Wrestling, just so I could see if it holds up 30 years later in the eyes of a child, like I was back in the day. So, granted, I was a little older than I was back then, but I wanted to get his reaction. I liked how it turned out. It was a very sweet show. I enjoyed, his perspective on things, and he also helped get this damn thing working, so that's always good, right? So that'll be tomorrow, Dad's, and the rewind bonus, if you will. Again, don't forget, this past Monday, I had a great time celebrating with many of my friends 30 years of being a fan of professional wrestling. I invite you to go check that out here on our channel from Monday, and it's also on the Anchor side of things at anchor.fm/Jeff Meacham Network, where you can find all of our shows during the course of a week, and I invite you to check those out. And again, coming up at 7 Eastern, the No DQ review. Aaron and myself and Virtue, and I don't remember who the fourth slot is, so sorry in advance. But we'll be checking it out, and I'll have a huge announcement concerning the course of the marketing future for the Jeff Meacham Network. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys for watching. Close your tabs. Pay your tip your waitresses, tip your servers, I should say. And he's not here, but I'll say it anyway. Step Boy out.